Hello, guys. Good afternoon.
Hello, congratulations on securing a UFC deal. I guess what's the feeling like for you right now?
Feels freaking great. I love it. My head and foot got a little bit messed up, but feels way better after Dana said it. Call me in, so let's go.
A dominant performance, but maybe not the most exciting performance of all time, I guess. So what were your thoughts as these things were playing out, knowing, you've got to impress Dana to get a contract?
I think I did my best. I dominated the fight from the beginning to finish. So I tried to go for the knockout, but unfortunately, again, I started messing up my hand and foot. So I needed to pick a little bit more of my shots and not just throw. So I probably wouldn't finish that fight.
I know instantly you were happy, with the result. We could see the emotion, but as you're in the back waiting, do you think, I don't know if that's going to get me a deal, or did you feel like I think I'm in?
I saw the stats. I think I throw over 100 strikes than this guy. Defend all the takedowns up empty. He couldn't hold me. He couldn't hold me against the cage. He couldn't hold me down. Wasn't the most exciting fight, but I dominated. I showed control. I showed dominance, and I know in the end of the day, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, no doubt. For people that maybe that was the first time they see you, what would you say? Hey, this is what you can expect from me next time.
If you say, whoever's watching there, sorry, that's not my best performance. I like to go for the KO. I like to go for the finish. And next time and every time after that, that's what I'm going to be doing. But you can also expect me to work for every second of that fight.
Very nice. Last thing for me, I guess, knowing that you do have a debut coming, do you have an ideal scenario in mind, like where or when?
November 4th in São Paulo. I want to be fighting Brazil. I've been my entire MMA career in Canada. It's my dream to fight in Brazil. There's no better way to do it with my UFC debut.
Caio, are you now a Brazilian-Canadian or a Canadian-Brazilian?
I'm Brazilian-Canadian. As we speak right now, I'm in process to get my Canadian citizenship done. I will be double Brazilian-Canadian or Canadian-Brazilian, doesn't really matter. But I'm a Brazilian, but in my heart, I carry Canada with me all the time.
Awesome, thank you.
Congrats on the win, my man. You mentioned, because we didn't hear being in the arena. You heard something during the bout? What?
Yeah, I messed up a little bit my left foot and hand just from throwing punches and kicks. I think I caught a little bit of the side of my thumb and the top of my feet, but nothing major. Just gonna ice it up and gonna be fresh to go back to training as soon as I can.
And that's interesting because as a pro now, going forward with your career, you'll have to definitely make these adjustments on the fly. Were you and your team proud when you kind of were able to process it in the end of the fight and say, you know what, I did have a plan B. I didn't expect this to happen, but I'm able to use all of my tools.
No, 100%. My coaches were telling me right away to move, to get on there, to slip off his punches. Even there was no power behind any of that. So in the end of the day, we had to make adjustments. We had to make a little bit slower pace of the fight, but it is what it is. I came here to win, and that's what I did.
How early did this happen, the injury?
I started feeling my hand, it was second round, early second round, and I still got a bunch of punches and kick off that. So it's quite messed up right now, but worth it.
What is even more impressive now when you disclose that is that left hand you were throwing was just money. I think it landed in every single round, no question. How happy were you with that left hook, left and straight? You just...
Oh, left side was landing all day. That's the second I started landing, and I noticed he was eating at all those shots. I knew that was going to be there all day. I had to slow down the pace and work my right side a little bit more because of my dangers. But I was very happy that everything was landing. I found the game plan, and he couldn't have any answer for that.
Sir, congrats on the win and the contract.
Thank you.
Sir.